Law firm Parker Price Miller will lead the field of green through the Ironworkers start zone off of turn 4. Parker Price Miller out to the early lead. Look at Jacob Begenwald battling for the second spot. He dives to the bottom of 3 and 4. He'll have the second spot on the opening lap. Parker Price Miller leads the field down the back straightaway ahead of Jacob Begenwald and Chris Frank, but a caution on the speedway. We got 2 twisted up on the bottom of turn 2. Lap in, 24 laps to go. Parker Price Miller brings the field back to green. Billy Dietrich jumps around Chris Frank for the 3rd spot. He'll set his sights on a tail tank and Jacob Begenwald running a strong second in that Fairhope Holdings 3J. That is a 2.65 second advantage. AJ Flick has reeled in the tail tank of Billy Dietrich for 3rd. Parker Price Miller already closing into traffic. AJ Flick has spun to a stop in turn 2. Roll through 3 and 4. Miller's back on the gas. Begenwald diamonds down to the bottom, trying to hold off Billy Dietrich in 2nd. Begenwald again protects the bottom at 1 and 2, trying to get a good run off the bottom. Dietrich crosses underneath. He'll try to slide him through 3 and 4. Yeah, the 2nd spot to Billy Dietrich. Leaders down the backstretch, Parker Price Miller, then Billy Dietrich. Tim Schaefer has driven underneath Jacob Begenwald, shuffled him back to 4th. Carl Bowser trying to take the 4th spot to Begenwald to move him back to 5th. Begenwald's going to hold that at least 1 more lap. He tries to regain his composure after losing a couple spots there to veterans Billy Dietrich and Tim Schaefer. Carl Bowser will now take the 4th spot and shuffle Begenwald back to 5th. Begenwald battles right back and forth. Continues to hold the 4th spot. Bowser a little bit better, 1 and 2. Begenwald was the least in that last turn. And he'll get the 5 knuckle shuffle from Dan Hunkley. 5 laps to go for Parker Price Miller. AJ Flick is finally around Begenwald for the 7th spot. 3 laps to go. Heavy traffic still for your leader, Parker Price Miller. If he can get around Dietrich here, or Jarek here, who'll have a little bit of open track with just Will Fleming between him and the checkered flag. 2 sticks at the stand. 2 laps to go for Parker Price Miller. Still working lap traffic and John Jarek. Makes the lap traffic no problem here, and coming to the checkered flag, it is Parker Price Miller in the Indy Race Parts 71 machine. Dietrich comes home 2nd, Schaefer 3rd, Bowser 4th, Ryan Smith rounds out the top 5. 6 rows of